Just want to do a quick mic check, see how everything sounds.
I see you watching. Oh, we do what we
2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots, may be easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And with all of Curry's talents, one of the great shooters of all time, maybe the greatest. Kenny, where does he stand among all-time great players, period?
Wow, all-time players. Now, that's a different...
All-time great players, period.
Well, he's starting to get in a discussion because of the multiple MVP things and the championships. Because the greatest players in the world, not only have they won awards, but they've won multiple championships. So he's moving into that category right now.
To add on to what Kenny is saying, it's about something you can hear and something you can wear.
What's that?
Rings, baby.
Ooh.
Rings.
You can hear it.
2 rings won't get it. 3, maybe. 4, 5, 6. Oh.
Okay.
I just can't add anything to that.
Oh.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got the Hawks here in Atlanta with an interconference matchup today. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Durant and Green are the forwards. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Bogut in at the center position.
There's no doubt that the Hawks are right in the midst or the beginning stages of a massive rebuild. It's something that the Hawks organization had delayed quite a bit. They had that great core of Horford, Korver, Teague, and Bazemore that got them into the playoffs for several seasons. But now it's about the future, it's about growth, and it's about these young guys getting an opportunity.
And the Hawks and the rebuild, it was something they put off year after year.
Well, it was a team here that made the playoffs every season since 2008, so a 9-year run for the Atlanta Hawks, and they tried their best to add players to put them over the top, but nobody really came down to Atlanta to do that. So you can't be mad for a decade of really good basketball here in Atlanta, and now the reset is on.
That one misses for Prince.
He always has this feeling that Taurean Prince is DeMarre Carroll 2.0 for this club. Good size, big frame, capable defender, but each year taking some strides on the offensive end to become more and more dangerous.
Now Prince, following Durant's three-point attempt. Prince kicks to left, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Bogut knows his role so well and is always in good defensive position. Good block there.
To the middle, and Green slams it in.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Lloyd Pierce. He said this may be one of those games that really needs big offense to win. He said, we have guys who can pass and guys who can finish. In a game like tonight, we have to put up big numbers. We'll see if they can score enough to make that difference. Kevin, back to you.
Nice job, David. Thanks. So, guys, they're focusing on the offensive end here early.
And that means we could be in for a good one. If they really do execute like Coach wants them to, this could be a high-scoring affair.
Concentrating on offense doesn't mean fast break or open court action. Sometimes it's just about running plays and getting the best possible shot with each possession.
And it's Len. That time on the assist by Prince.
Pretty good concentration there. The more touches Len is getting on the inside, it seems like the confidence is growing.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. The three-pointer, no good.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
Herter, he's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Durant finds Curry. Thompson outside. The pass to Durant. Back to Bogut. Shoots over Len. No good off the back of the rim. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
And just like that, romantic music begins to play.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Bogut, Looney out there with Iguodala. And there's Livingston, and it's Cook in at the 1 spot.
Now, last season's championship round, the 4th straight time that the Warriors faced off with the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the first time in North American sporting history that has ever happened in the major 4 sports. And
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Grizzlies out in Memphis. Not a lot to complain about for this Grizzlies team right now. They went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Well, there were plenty of names to choose from, but it's AI who takes home Player of the Month honors.
beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. This their first look at this year's New York squad. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the two times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Knox. Smith is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Jordan. And it's Bell in at the power forward position. Steve, how about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams that you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have pretty much a good team.
And so assured. You can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
AI with the bucket. And there is always news with AI. Seems, Greg, he has put in a trade request to the team and is hoping the deal gets done as soon as possible.
Well, we saw it with Kyrie in Cleveland, and now we're seeing it with AI and this team. It could be years until we find out the real reason why AI wants out, but clearly something is making him unhappy.
And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Doesn't get it to drop for him, and New York will come the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And a wide open look for Lamb. No good from outside. AI outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. AI's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Lamb kicks to Jordan. Passes to Knox. New York moving the ball around. Nice shot by Smith.
And whether he's stepping back or spotting up, Smith Jr. is a threat to score, especially from the mid-range.
And they call an illegal screen here. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Conley. AI outside for the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Parsons comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's DeLon Wright in for Mike Conley. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Dotson the pass to Portis. Here's Dotson. Back to Portis. Three-pointer. Parsons with the rebound.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open. And early in his career, Parsons displayed so much talent. We know about the injuries. I think everyone wonders what could have been.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's AI after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Here's AI. Drills the three-pointer. AI's got 12 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Dotson. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Jackson. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Knox. Down low, here's Dotson. Banked in off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
AI, a three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Portis trying to free himself, and he recovers it. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first, and finished off by Robinson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one falls for Robinson. Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the pass to AI. The long distance three is buried.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
1 second left. We come back right after this. The incredible play of AI earned him Player of the Month honors. He had this to say about that.
It means a lot to me. Winning Player of the Month means that the hard work I'm putting in is starting to pay off. Having that trophy up in the weight room.
Well, AI certainly had a monster month, and it's not surprising, GA, that he walked away with the award.
Kevin, if you are winning Player of the Month honors, that means you are on the short list for an MVP award. And now AI can put his name in that conversation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Robinson is out there with Portis. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay, and it's Knox in at the small forward position. Now, here's AI. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
So many metrics out there right now, Steve. One of the big ones, scoring efficiency. Who comes to mind in that area?
Well, you look at the percentage. Kevin Durant, the amount of shots he takes, he shoots with a high percentage. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas, not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all 3 levels. Those are some of the guys that shoot a high percentage.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Knicks with possession here. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. Just a staggering number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
And David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it, his ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mudiay. A 20-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Conley. 6-point game. Now, AI. 21 points in the game. Anderson wide open. Off target from outside. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
DeAndre Jordan making his first All-Star game in 2017. He waited a long time. Felt he'd been snubbed a couple times along the way.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Now here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. And DeAndre Jordan, a second-round pick out of Texas A&M back in 2008. A project big man, Smitty, but he's developed into a star.
All NBA, all defensive selections, a starting role on the U.S. international team, and now an all-star.
Here is Conley, following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. AI outside from deep three-point range, rebounded by Lamb.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Knicks trail by 4. Smith outside. He feeds it to Mudiay. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. So timeout call here, the first from Memphis.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now, here's AI, covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's AI. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a nice job of tracking that miss by Valanciunas.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Jordan. Bobby Portis comes in for Bell. And it's Knox in for Emmanuel Mudiay.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in... ...2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
Smith with it, over by Conley. On the wing, Lamb. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's AI. Cans it from downtown. AI's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
The offensive rebound, Lamb. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Smith.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
Now, here's AI. He's got 24. He dialed that one up from long distance. AI's got 27 points.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Knox.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
You can't afford to leave one of Conley's teammates wide open. He will make you pay.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. It could go. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Jonas. Good first half for you getting the ball.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from AI.
You're scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
Yeah, the defense has to adjust, extend out to him in the second half, and that could create a lot of floor spacing.
Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Conley out there with AI. And it's Valanciunas in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Lamb. Dishes to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it will become the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's something. And here is Lamb after the three-pointer from AI. Lamb with the ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Now here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still 12 points in the game. Here's AI. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 12. On the wing, Lamb. Over by Conley. Lamb finds Smith. And again, it's New York.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Now, here's AI. Not a lot of room. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Second chance shot. For the Knicks, Dotson's checked in. And it's Moutier in for Smith. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And clearly, Tyronn Lue wants to talk it over. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at AI, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Oh, man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Memphis leading by 8. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Here's AI. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jordan can't get it to go.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. And you watch Kyle Henderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson comes in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Portis in for Bell. Chalk up 2 there.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Now here's Moutier. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. And no good that time. So New York will take it the other way. Knocks the pass to Dotson. Trying to find Moutier. Gets it to him. Count it. Moutier's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
AI left side. Jackson, that's good.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Knicks trail by 10. Passes it to Dotson. Off target from outside.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded. Anderson dishes to AI. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside, stolen by Robinson.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
So it's the Knicks now. After the missed 3 from AI. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Moutier.
I'm very proud to be a firefighter. Part of the
now, here's AI. He's guarded closely.
Because I got sensitive skin. I never thought a razor could make such a difference.
3-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Bobby Portis out there with Robinson. Then it's Moutier. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Lamb in at the small forward. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. AI kicks to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Here's AI. Again.
AI! You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Knicks trail by 9. Smith finds Moutier. Back to Smith. Lots of room. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the left wing. AI outside to the inside. Yep, that one goes up there. AI's got 46 points. And for critical calls, we've seen video review used over the last few seasons. Would you like to, Steve, see more or less of that going forward?
I would say less, and the reason why I think it's taken away from the game, the flow of the game, the momentum. I would love to see, kind of like football, we go to a challenge system down the stretch, whether it's 1 or 2 challenges a half. And then after that, if you run out of challenges, you just got to go with what the referee called. Some plays I would love to see reviewable, like whether you stepped on the line, out of bounds, or 2 or 3 for 3-pointers, or goaltending. Other than that, I would love to go to a challenge system.
Excellent idea. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Robinson, and Jordan Bell subbed in for Bobby Portis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys."
And it's Smith missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. From deep. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To halt the run, the Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Pass to Moutier. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Pass to Lamb. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
And here's AI. outside Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
First free throw is good. Valanciunas hits them both. And so it's New York with it. It's a 13-point game. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. AI outside. 1:22 left to play here in the 4th. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
What I like that he came ready to compete in this game.
And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And for Memphis, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later?
Hey, I got an update here.
Oh, yeah? On what?
All-Star voting. They released the latest numbers, and you're top 10 in your position.
Hey, that's good, right? Think I have a chance to make the team?
Oh, it's definitely good. The numbers are trending in the right direction. You keep playing the way you've been playing, and you've got a real shot.
All right, dope. Hey, let me know the next time the numbers come in, okay?
Will do. Hey, good luck out there.
Thanks, Charlie.
Let's be at the other forward at 6'9", number 20.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a win against the New York Knicks. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And, you know, they knew what they wanted to do going in, and, boy, were they efficient and effective.
You're in good company.
Absolutely.
With
They
any
were
size
humming
McCafe
all
Premium
game long.
Roast Coffee
Every
for
shot
only
seemed to
$1
come
plus
so
tax
naturally
until
to them
May
tonight.
5th.
And now
See you in
Washington's
restaurant for
starting group.
details at
All in
participating
point
McDonald's
with Beal to his
restaurants in
side.
British
They're
Columbia
the
and
deadly
Yukon.
backcourt pair. Brown out there with Jabari Parker.
Finding
and
great
it's
candidates to
Sanchez
hire
in
can
at
be
the
like,
five,
well,
roaming the
trying
paint.
to find a needle in a
this is how
haystack,
you want to
but
start
not with
off.
ZipRecruiter,
Wow,
the smartest way
absolutely.
to
Grabbing
hire.
the lead
ZipRecruiter
right
doesn't
from the
depend on
get-go,
candidates
getting
finding
into an
you.
early rhythm.
Its
I love
powerful
it.
technology
Tonight,
actively
a great
invites
backcourt
qualified
matchup,
candidates
Doris,
to apply to your
when
job.
you were
So,
going
while
up
other
against
companies
another
might deliver
talented
a lot
guard
of hay,
in college basketball.
ZipRecruiter
Did that
finds you
change
the
your
needle
approach
in
at
the
all?
haystack.
Well, you certainly knew
Try
when you were looking
ZipRecruiter now
opposite
for
somebody who
free
had a skill
by
set
going
and a
to
talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity.
So you're stuffing a raw
your
chicken
interest
full of
was
lemon
peaked,
and
and you
tarragon,
want
and
to
you're
show
sweating
out
because
against
A,
the best
you can
players.
fit
So
a lot of lemon
certainly,
and tarragon inside a chicken. And B, your date is arriving soon and you still haven't opened wine or put on music or set the mood. But you do have an Amazon Echo, so you say,
Alexa, turn on date night. Okay.
and just like that, romantic music begins to play, the lights are dimmed, and all you have to do is pour the wine right after you wash your hands. Thoroughly.
Alexa, you're amazing. My pleasure.
the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now, AI. Following the three-point attempt by John Wall.
Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the three. Nice.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Beal. And it's Parker in the corner. They can't stop the run with that one. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From deep three-point range, Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
Now, here's AI. Tight defense on him. From downtown, good on the triple. AI's got 11.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Wall with it, coming off 31 points last game. It's tipped, stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's AI. Washington with the rebound. Last time they met was in Washington.
May have been the worst effort you'll see from them all season long. Even for a game they weren't supposed to win, it should not have been that bad.
Knew it would be tough going in, but they were completely overmatched. Skill, effort, everything. Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Some changes for Memphis. Chandler Parsons comes in for Anderson, and it's Wright in for Mike Conley. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Passes it to Craig. He feeds it to Muscala. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Tries again. And the layup by AI. AI's got 16.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
And AI comes to help. And Satoransky kicks to Craig. Inside, nice ball movement by Washington. Bender, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Out to AI. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Here's Valanciunas. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night. Satoransky, the pass to Allen. Jackson comes over with the double. Back to Allen. Pass to Craig. From deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Parsons dishes to AI. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said,
He's one of my favorite players growing up.
and you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Peyton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. AI is out there with Wright. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And there's Jackson. And it's Parsons in at the small forward position. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Knicks was on a mission. He had 58 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their number one option.
Washington calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I thought they came in with an aggressive mindset. Just turns out it was too aggressive.
Right. They fouled way too much, and there's nothing wrong with being physical, but they overdid it in the last game.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Wright.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And Dragan Bender out of Croatia, the 4th overall pick in 2016. How good do you think, Greg, he can become?
You know, at 7'1", he can shoot it from range, but until he adds more dimensions to his game offensively, defensively, he's going to struggle to be much more than a complimentary player.
Wizards trail by 11. And Satoransky kicks to Bender. No problems knocking that one down. Allen's got 5 now.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
Beal on the double team. The shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. Satoransky looking around. Allen outside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. By this point in the season, Doris, certain teams have been hit hard by the injury bug, and the truth is the next man up, the next player up, can be easier said than done.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Kevin. Sometimes it's not necessarily when the injury happens, it's who has the injury hit. So a all-star level player, an MVP caliber player, can't necessarily be replaced one for one. So sometimes you've got to make some schematic adjustments, and sometimes you've got to rely on the whole to pick up the one big star that's gone down.
I always thought, too, character is really revealed when you start losing a couple players to injury.
No doubt, Kevin.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Down low, here's Beal, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. 9 points for Bradley Beal.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
AI outside, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And there's the pass to Sanchez. He kicks it to Brown. And it's Beal in the corner, takes a three. Here's Wall, makes it off the glass. Wall's got his first basket.
That's an aspect that you like about John Wall's game. He will rebound his position.
AI outside. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Wizards trail by 12. It's Beal at the elbow. And Washington again with the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
AI outside. Lets the three fly. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. The reverse, and Beal lays it in. Beal's got 13 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
AI passes to Jackson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Parker comes with the help. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk.
Finding
Draws
great candidates
the foul.
to hire can
He'll
be
go
like,
to the
well,
line.
trying to find a needle in
It's
a
gonna
haystack.
be on John
but
Wall.
not with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Inflicting
ZipRecruiter
some
doesn't depend on
punishment
candidates
with the
finding
two-hand
you.
flush.
Its
Ah,
powerful
they're going for the
technology
throat.
actively invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay,
Here's Wall.
ZipRecruiter finds you.
And you know the points will always
needle in
be
the
there for
haystack.
him. He's
Try
averaging just a
ZipRecruiter
shade
now
under 20
for
points a
free
game right now.
by going to ZipRecruiter.ca/boost.
There's the feed to Beal.
That's
17-foot shot on the
ZipRecruiter.ca/boost.
way. Sanchez.
Fido here.
Oh, and
Some
the
things
buzzer
just
beater's
go better
good.
together.
And
Like
they
keep-
Thanks very much. Jonas,
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back
Go
after
get it.
halftime.
Why do you like going to McDonald's on McHappy Day?
The thought of like me doing something so little as like getting a coffee, but making a huge difference for a family
And for those of you
is
just
really
tuning in,
nice.
thanks for
Wednesday,
being with
May
us.
8th
The
is
second half of
McHappy
this
Day.
game's
Come
still
in
to
and
play.
order a Big Mac,
Really an
Happy Meal,
incredible
or
game
hot
from
McCafe
AI.
beverage,
And
and
through the
$1
first
will
two
go to
quarters,
local
he
charities
was
like Ronald
dynamite
McDonald
from
Houses.
beyond.
Last
I
year,
think
they
Greg,
gave
the key was the team
25,000
was
families a
working for
place
him,
to
right?
stay
They
together
knew
while
they
their
had a
child
hot
received
hand,
treatment
and they
at a
just
nearby
kept going
hospital.
to it.
We hope to see
Second
you
half is
on Wednesday,
underway.
May
Here's who
8th.
Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Parker out there with Brown, and it's Sanchez, and at the 5 down low.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Beal finds Wall, and Wall slams it home.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's AI. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stolen by Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Wasted no time on that one. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it has always contingent on the team, Kevin. If you think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo, Showtime-type teams, right? They could sustain it. Right. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
And Washington making a change here. Allen's checked in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the three, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
Conley kicks to AI. Shoots it. And he gets the front spin, and that one drops. AI's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
They need this. Good, he hits the jump shot. And John Wall is such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but that helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Lets it go from the wing. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6.
Well, I think, Kevin, this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Wall passes to Bender. And it's Wall in the corner. Wall missing again. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And a wide open look for AI. Hits it from three-point range. AI's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Memphis. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the 3-ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards trail by 21, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Muscala, he's checked in for Washington. Wall draws the double. Inside, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, a lot of Wall's passes end up on the highlight reel. He just makes it so easy for his guys to catch and finish.
AI with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wall dishes to Muscala. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
From past the arc, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Satoransky against Conley. Now AI. He has 45 points.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
From outside the arc, the shot by Satoransky, no good, and the Grizzlies leading by 22. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Washington's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Wall finds Muscala. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to AI. No good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Washington shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. AI is out there with Conley, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. AI's got 48.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Jackson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And as the foul, it'll go on AI. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's Satoransky. And AI comes to help. Beal gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley kicks to AI. And Doris, last summer we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. You know, it looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay. I've recorded that comment. Conley kicks to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Here's AI. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Washington calls timeout. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
And the Wizards making a change here. Brown's checked in. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And really, this is where efficiency matters. Value every possession.
You simply have to make smart decisions. You're only hurting yourself with these miscalculations.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Chandler Parsons, who's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Wright in for Mike Conley. And then for Washington, Bender, he's checked in for Parker. And Allen subbed in for Bradley Beal. Step back on that one and let it fly. AI's got 54 points.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Now here's Bender, covered by Parsons. Bender, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
This is a game where, so no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy,
able to send those over?
Yes. I will send them to you right away.
Lift away itch, flakes, and doubt. Stay headstrong with Head & Shoulders.
Die in the red, pass the ball. You're so bad.
Not there right there.
Green. Curry release.
Oh, he hit that?
Green.
I thought it was a slasher.
Oh, brick wall. Hey. One more. Bucky.
Intense lobby.
Hey. Oh, ISO, let him ISO.
ISO, Ricky.
ISO, Ricky, man. ISO, okay. Another ISO. I guess people don't understand what ISO. No, that's kind of speed this cheese. No.
Stop it.
That's how to press this cheese. No, brother. Man.
Hit me.
You're disrespecting my jump. I need that dying. Face on. Give me that! They're chilling. He didn't know still when he's gonna do.
I should have missed you.
He's killing you right now. Let me hit that corner. Like, trust me. I need that. Green. Bro, Chelsea. Bro, I didn't like doing that. Alright, I don't know. It's addicting. He can't dunk?
He sold. He should have. Oh God. Hey, hit me.
Back. Out.
Oh.
Green. Hey. Don't give it to the shark.
Oh, he just took her.
Snatch back, okay. You smart?
Hell no.
Imagine getting sniped by a point guard. I'm open.
Ain't no time back and no time getting coming. Wait, nigga, play, come back. Red.
Throw it. Green in the corner.
Hit me.
Stretch. Oh yeah, big green. That's off. You're cheesy. I saw. Center. Wait, what did that say on his jersey? 20? It does! Whoa, PG-13. Green. Why he passed it?
Oh no.
The IQ on that man, he passed it to me, he had an easy way. Let me make it 3. I want to make it 3. Buddy, stupid. Don't tell them you're going to make it 3, they can hear you. Come on. I thought. Dang. That's off. Oh, buddy trash. He a whole shirt. Oh, zigzag. Drugs. Don't shoot that. Oh, you so. Oh my God, I'm just playing. You get so. You spin on, man. Come on, now. Let's look at the score. I want to finish the game with 3, right? Miss. That's tough. Let me get you an assist, bro. I got dimer. Alright. Chill. Let me get the other corner. Oh. I'm mad. Hey, green! Oh, you're selling me, bro. It's okay. This shirt? Oh my God, that thing's just dumb. Come on, last one. Got you. Last one. Alright. Last one, come on, man. Last one. Oh, that should have been a steal on me. Give me that. What? Stay on them. Stay on them. Give me that.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Your
enough.
offense is trash. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you.
Oh.
Green Axe.
That's all. Oh.
Let's go.
There you go. There we go. Finally. Happy you see it.
You make it with jump shot line? Wow.
Boy, it wasn't green, but you know, it ain't green, but it wasn't green, but you know,
Huh?
Go to Caprica, go to party, go to party. Go to party, man. Alright. What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Damn, my nigga. Hit him. Fuck, I try to hit him.
Icon, bro.
Chill with the icon still. Little deal.
So, fix that mic. Thank you. Big box of fun. Never know what to do.
Who mic is that?
Oh no.
That's bad.
What?
That's bad. The bouncer.
Yo! Stupid. Bro, who's in that?
Oh God. Who the fuck is in the hospital?
Look at that.
Look at that.
Ew, money bag. Oh my God, Chubbs.
Michael, I turned off my mic and it wasn't that. That's one of y'all mics.
Look at trash. It was your mic.
It's probably yours, I'm not sure. It's not mine.
Mute yourself again.
I just turned off my mic and it was still going, so that's not mine.
Not for me. Nah, get this shit. It's Chubbs.
Me?
What am I here?
How's it me?
He's a stretch. I say get this stretch. Oh, you niggas are stretch. How they already code and we only scored 7 points? Well, I scored 7 points.
Oh, they're ready?
Stupid.
Oh, stupid.
You gotta be ready. 3, watch out 3 in the key.
Hall of Fame brick wall.
I have coin specialist on silver, bro. How did I miss that? How did I make that? I gotta take over.
Dang!
Who mic is that, bro? That's sad.
I'm going back to the
I'm bullying you.
Damn, that's stupid.
Hey, we're back to
I knew it. He was random. Stupid. Baited. Trash.
Hey.
I
Can you hear me?
got picked with him. Come on, Bubba. Oh.
I got you.
Never change.
Oh my God. Bloody garbage.
Never change things in the courthouse. You should have shot it.
He's a pure shot that he just gave it to another person.
Hey, courthouse.
Come on, Deshaun.
Bro, we're up. Yeah, you can have fun sometimes, brother. He's getting blocked like 5 times. Oh, go crazy, yeah. Just do it. Go crazy, yeah. Go stupid. Go crazy, yeah.
Why are you reaching on me? I got trouble.
Bro, this dude sucks.
You must not know what that means. Excellent. Wow, I tried to go in.
Go in. Go in. Come on, bro. You got too much. Wow. Got too much dip in your chest, bro. My brother. No, badass. Your mic is sharp, bro. You got a badass mic.
That's all coming on the wall. Dummy. Bro, it's a Sean mic, bro. I know it is.
It ain't my shit. I unplugged mine. That shit still done.
Yes.
Oh, he got the Lonzo.
Yes. Yes. Oh my.
Alright, bro.
Too little, too late. I got you last point, bro. I already got you last point. Bro, he's reaching too much for a guard.
Yeah. Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky Bobby. Back up in the points, man. Not anymore.
Dunk. Oh! Bro, Chuck, you keep missing layers, bro.
That's all. Oh.
It don't matter. They're down by a line.
Santiago. I think it's Big Mike.
Damn.
I know, but too late.
Miami. Hey.
He left me wide open. Oh, got him.
Hello. Hello.
He's reaching too much.
Hello.
7, 4 fouls. Good morning.
How is he not fouled out yet, bro?
Hello. 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 Hello.
No more.
Damn, man.
Like, they love fouling, bro. So,
Hello.
good job, bro.
Snatch.
Green, come on. Let's go.
You know,
Bait him.
I swear to God, if you miss your offense, if you miss
You'd
your
have missed that.
I'm a
I got you. I got you. I heard you.
Do your thing. Flip. Good spot. No, I like it.
Green.
Whoa, you're trash. Good chubby.
I gotta get.
You just gave him the ball back.
I come in plus on my block.
Why are you saying that like y'all don't have a bunch of fouls? Y'all have 7 fouls. Y'all have 7,000 total.
It don't matter though, y'all.
Never. Okay, little Bill. Let's just round it up, bro. Let's play for real. Come on. Oh, little Bill. Yeah, totally was in that corner. Oh,
I
Jesus.
missed.
Oh, just ended it off, bro.
Give it to the shark. Stop giving it to him.
Oh, he's in my way. Wow.
Bucky.
You're a buddy, bro. Stancy. Huh, bro.
Hey, get,
bro.
win the game already, bro. It's bums, mate.
This play for real.
Oh, what? Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Oh my God.
You can do everything, bro. It's bums.
Oh no, I'm gonna go behind you.
Come on. Oh.
Get the body here. We have an easy in.
Yali, dude, better. Yali, dude, better.
He gonna pass it. Miss.
Hell no. What? Alright.
Bro, Sean ain't got no defense, bro.
Didn't make it 2.
Stupid.
Okay, I told you it was not open.
Oh.
Never
I was
change.
gonna give
Change
it to
dangerous
you,
in the
but-
courthouse. Give me something.
Goody. Alim. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Oh, can you open? No, don't you open. No, I was about to. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, that's 60. That's my bad.
At Subway, we're all about making it what you want, even when we're advertising our new $4 Mighty Melts.
My piggy bank wants to do it again.
Of course he does.
Subway's new $4 Mighty Melts are the best.
I got 15.
100% Canadian season.
No, but go for the ball. You're 60 overall.
About a bun for just $4. I'm so full of savings. My human's gonna need another piggy bank. I hope it's a lady piggy.
For a limited time only at participating restaurants, excludes extras plus tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Get yourself a $4 Mighty Melt at Subway today.
You've been trying for half an hour to get your little bundle of joy to be a bundle of sleep, but so far nothing's worked. You tried the Binky, you tried the Blanky, you even made Mr. Fluffy do the Fluffy Wuffy dance. Alas, your tiny miracle has a very large pair of lungs, but you have an
Oh my god, bro.
so you call for backup.
Alexa, call mom.
Calling mom.
And just like that, Grandma to the rescue.
Hi, baby.
Alexa, thanks.
Anytime.
3. Only 2? I try back up. Goody. What? I have blocked? 1 second! I got blocked? Damn, RV2.
You know, this ain't gonna get your you know, you're supposed to do 3 weeks of nothing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 3 weeks of no pay. You know, this ain't gonna do it. This might extend it.
Really foul. I see. I mean. Mom, 1 second! No. Shoot that. As in. What? You don't have any badges? I was open. That was a bad shot. How's it not cash every time? Oh wait. How's it not green? Actually, it could be. Oh shoot. Look at that, bro. That's 2 good passes in a row. Hee. Hey. Dang, I miss that. One second! That's the problem.